Hello. Welcome to the stream. It is the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Chicago Bulls. We are live, and here we are. Welcome to this afternoon slash late night edition of the Brooklyn Nets watch-alongs. The Nets are playing the Bulls. We are 0-2 against the Bulls. We are 0-8 against the top 8 teams in the NBA. So this is going to be a test for us. We have no starting centers, or no centers in general, basically. We do have the big three. However, the big man rotation is as goes. Blake Griffin, Day'Ron Sharpe, James Johnson. That is it. And Day'Ron Sharpe is getting his first career start. Kessler Edwards is also into the starting lineup too, alongside the big three. This is going to be an interesting contest, primarily because since Kyrie has been here, or in the games we've played with him, we are 1-1. But ever since pretty much the whole team has gotten healthy, we've played like crap. The defense has been well off, especially three-point shooting. That's been through the roof for the opposition. So, yeah. But honestly, I am pretty damn happy with this starting lineup. I mean, people have called for Kessler Edwards to get a go. He's 6'9", he's tall, he's got length, he's a 3-and-D, he's everything we need. So I think it is only right for him to get the start over David Duke. Day'Ron Sharpe is a little bit different. He could get torched off the dribble because he's a bit slow, but he really addresses a team need, and that is offensive rebounding. He was drafted for that sole reason, and as much as everything else in his game is pretty raw, that's the one thing that he's going to deliver in, and I hope to dear God that he'll be able to capitalize on that. The other day, I think he had 14-7 or 11-7 in limited action. So I think we may see something similar today, or hopefully we do. I'm praying on it. But regardless, it looks like it may be another game for Steve Nash to experiment because, I mean, this is another new starting lineup. No way to build continuity at all. But it's good to see the big three. James Harden and Kyrie were questionable in the games that, since we did our last watch-along, we beat the Spurs. And we also lost to Portland. The Portland loss was pretty ugly. Hold on. I need to get the good old password out because I can't get into League Pass again. So, yeah, Portland we lost, unfortunately, in pretty bad fashion. Even with all the big three playing, Claxton playing, everyone playing, we still lost. And then the Spurs, we had to get bailed out by Cam Thomas, clutch two-pointer. You can tell that one was probably not drawn up. But luckily for us, we converted the floater, I believe it was. Where the hell is it? Cannot find the... This is a pain in the ass. There's so many passwords that I have that I'm now trying to hunt down. Okay. Should be right now. Hold up. Okay, we're good. Put the book down, and we should be ready to go whenever the action commences. This game against the Bulls, I don't think they have Javonte Green or Caruso. But that is really about it. Apart from that, they are full strength, and we are well, not full strength. But nonetheless, I think this is going to be a great matchup. If we're going to be honest. Yeah, I'm not really sure what Vucevic is going to be on Sharp to start things off, and I don't think Sharp is renowned as a perimeter defender whatsoever. So Vucevic could hit a few threes. Obviously, in the last few games, we've let Stevenson get hot. We've let who else? I'm trying to think. Against the Bucks, we let Portis, explode in the first half. Against the Spurs, I think there was a well-rounded scoring effort from a lot of players. And then you had the game against the Portland, and that was another even scoring effort, but some players that really shouldn't be scoring more than 10 a game, they scored more than 10 a game. Last time we played the Bulls, we lost by about 4. Lonzo Ball hit a corner 3. Corner 3s were killing us all game. You can see for the Bulls, Lonzo's starting, Vooch is starting, DeRozan is starting, Derek Jones is starting, and he will get the job on Kevin Durant. You already know. Hopefully Kessler Edwards sort of deals a little bit with the perimeter defending problem, because I think we've just gone downhill in that department. 3-point shooting has been woeful as well. Joe Harris, we really couldn't ask for him to come back soon enough, because we are suffering on the 3-point end. I think we were first in the league on 3-point field goal percentage, or 3-point percentage. Now we are pretty much the worst, ahead of only OKC in the league. So, the stats speak for themselves. They don't lie. So yeah, we are pretty much... We're preying on it. We're preying on the Bulls to not play well tonight. We're preying on our team to have a good performance. We're preying on the rookies to perform. We're preying on a lot of things. The refs to be on our side. We're wearing the grey uniforms tonight as well. I did see a little thing on Twitter about our records. Comparing how we perform in each uniform, and it is the city editions which we perform our worst in. So there you go, little stat for you. We just outright suck if we're wearing the cities, and the city ones look actually probably the most clean. But anyway, a little bit of epilepsy here, Jesus, with the flashing. Yeah, there's some flashing lights on the screen. I don't know what that was. Bit of pre-match entertainment. But this is a late night game, I tell you that much. Obviously over here it's like only 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which is a perfect time to be watching basketball. I'm actually awake for this one. A lot of you guys will be asleep, but anyway, it's going to be our 19th different starting lineup on the season. Jesus Christ. Derek Jones is the same height as DeRozan? I find that very hard to believe. And Lonzo. There's no way. And Levine's apparently smaller? No way. Dayron is 6'9". Edwards is 6'8". Wow. Alright, anyway. Tip-off is about to occur. And it's Vooch that wins the tip. And we are off and running in this regular season matchup against Chicago. It looks like a full house. DeRozan looks like he's going to be matched up on by Edwards, who is contesting this shot, and Levine misses the shot. Great defense to commence things by Kess, who looks like he will get the job on DeRozan. Harden just passed it off a Chicago defender, and already a turnover in the first 30 seconds of the game. And good work. A turnover is forced. Derek Jones is on the ground. He's already hurt. He's hurt his knee after he got tied up with Kevin Durant for a moment. I'm not sure if he can put weight on that leg. It's going to be a timeout for the Bulls already. And it's only taken 36 seconds for it to happen. Derek Jones is down. And that could change the complexion of the game entirely. If you think about it. You know, that was probably the guy that was going to be guarding KD all night long. And he's just getting up now. Trying to put a little bit of weight on it. It looks all... Oh, no, he can't. Nah. I think it's curtains for Derek Jones. He's been in for 36 seconds. And he's just grabbing onto his leg. Trying to put a bit of weight onto it. And move it a little bit. But he still hasn't moved from the spot that he was in when he landed. So... It looks like he's probably done for the game. He cannot put weight on that. That's gonna rule him out for the rest of the match, you'd think. Absolute disaster, to be honest. If you're looking at it from a Bulls perspective. But luckily it wasn't one of their, their scoring talents in DeRozan or Levine. But still, that's your dude that was going to be guarding KD. I think in the regular season matchup, the last one between the Bulls and the Nets, Caruso was in for a bit and then he went out. And Derek Jones was the replacement. Well, now they don't have either of these guys. So that could pose as a bit of an issue. A wee bit of an issue for Chicago. But we're in a timeout. We're going to see if... Well, I don't think he's coming back. He's done. He is... Yeah. And we'll probably get an update on that in the next quarter or so. Just trying to see if I can get some potential news. I didn't really see much of the... I didn't really see what happened. It's another power forward gone. Hyperextension, it looks like. So it could be... Well, who knows how long he's out. Let's have a look. Oh! That's very ouchy. All the weight on that leg. That is nasty. Hyperextensions can hurt. And they look very ugly when you play them on replay in slow-mo, which is what they're doing for us right here. And he is not coming back. And he'll be out for a bit. He'll be out for some time. Which doesn't pose as a very good thing for Chicago, man. As we said, well, they're getting the chair out to help wheel him. They're going to try wheel him somewhere else. I don't know. Probably to the bench. And Kevin Durant's been fouled as play recommences. No. Derek Jones is getting helped off the court by Pat Will. He's walking on it, which is a good sign, but yeah, he needs help on every step. Meanwhile, Irving's got it. Pass to Kessler in the corner, who feeds Dayron in the post. And he got caught underneath. And Vucevic blocked him. The other way, Levine. DeRozan is guarded by Irving. That is a problem. And he got him on the pump fake. And Chicago have a full crowd, man. A full house. This is unreal, man. This is going to be a good game. And the crowd will feed into it. Irving, hovering around the mid-range. Tough shot. And it's going to be a miss. And DeRozan's got it. Who will post up Kess. And that's a skip pass. Lonzo up top for three. Got it. Damn. Kyrie. KD. Dunk! Lovely. Unstoppable when KD has that much aggression driving to the rim. It's pretty much curtains for you as a defender. DeRozan shoots over Kessler here, and that's good. I mean, how do you stop that, bro? 7-2 Bulls, 9:40 to play. And Harden gets the screen set for him. Kessler up top is wide open, and he shoots and scores! Let's go. Give me that. That's what we're missing, man. We need him to hit, I reckon, 4 threes tonight. Asking of a lot from a rookie. Vooch, driving kick. I don't know who that is. McKinney. Looks like he's got the job on KD. Former Warrior. KD. Dayron. Little alley-oop. Lovely. And it's 7 apiece. I feel like the rookies, this is a good fit. The guys in the game have a pretty good fit. Kess can spread the floor. Vooch in the post here on Dayron. And Vooch with the hook shot. 9-7. I just feel, though, these guys quite possibly could be the best fit in terms of rookies. Edwards again! Oh my goodness. Dayron with the offensive board. And this bloke is going to be nuts on the glass. He's going to be nuts on the glass. We need someone like that in the team. And he's big. I don't think a lot of starting centers will be able to push him out of the way because of how big he is. McKinney drives on Sharp, and Sharp forces the turnover. KD stops. Kyrie. Harden. Oh my fucking God. He missed the layup. That is shit. Absolutely shit. Edwards forces the turnover. 3-on-1 fast break. Hey! Alley-oop! Kessler, what a start. Forces the turnover. And then with the alley-oop jam. Oh. Beautiful, lads. Levine gets freed up. Beautiful screen. I don't know what Kyrie was doing. He was closer to our rim than theirs, and Levine just had an easy runway. They just needed to pass it to him. Durant's got it here. Pass to Dayron, who turned it over. It's a 3-on-1, and that is easy. That is easy. Lob City. Levine with the jam. Two-handed dunk. Two-handed throwdown. It's 13-11. Offense is flowing. Kyrie to the corner. Harden 3. Yes. 14-13. 7 minutes to play. The switch here. DeRozan has Sharp on him. We got problems. Oh my God, man. DeRozan got hit on the arm. Made the shot. And it's going to be 2 shots. The problem with Dayron is he gets into foul trouble. Or, you know, with the small sample size we got, he racks up fouls at an absurd rate. DeRozan to shoot 2 or 1 to extend the lead to 2. And he's got it. This is an entertaining game to start things off. As I said, the atmosphere will feed into the brilliant brand of basketball we're going to be seeing tonight. Got a lot of entertainment, or players capable of providing it. And then Kyrie passed it out of bounds. Looking for a bailout after Lonzo played some brilliant defense on him. And let's have a look. 3 turnovers each for both sides. Lonzo fakes the pass through Levine. Here we go. He drives, and Vooch with the easy floater. Dayron's defense is just ropes. That's the only issue I have. We've already conceded 18 in half a quarter. And I'd say we're playing good defense. Corner 3 for Kessler. Nope. Here we go again. McKinney's got it. Levine. Edwards on him. Lonzo. McKinney in the corner. Misses the 3. I'm going to live with those. He can shoot as many 3-pointers as he wants. Harden pushes the pace. Screen. Nope. He calls for Sharp to piss off. And he's going to go one-on-one against Levine. And basically looks like a clown. Absolute clown, James. Stop looking for fouls. And how about you try use your acceleration properly? Not that he has any. It's great defense by Levine. It's so easy for teams to play defense. The crowd is noisy, man. Noisy. Anyway. Edwards will go to the bench. Bembry, I believe, is coming in. Paddy is coming in. Sharp stays on the floor. Oh! Beautiful! He dunked it over Dasumu. Completely ignored that he was there. Oh, good defense by Levine. How is that a foul? Sharp has picked up 2 already. I don't know how that's a foul when Levine just ran into him. 18-16 lead for the Bulls. Sharp with the 2 fouls. Kobe White's in the game for the Bulls. Levine converted his first free throw, so we go with the second free throw. That's good. Everyone went up the court and didn't give Harden anyone to pass to. Harden, bring it up. Thank you. Screen set by Paddy. Receives. Gets past Kobe White. Kicks it out to Bembry. Oh! Bembry off the glass. And he got fouled. And he'll shoot one more. 2018. 5 minutes to play. The offense is looking very, very nice. Like, I'm really liking the looks we're getting. The other night, we only scored 46 in the second half against Portland after scoring 62 in the first half. You would have expected it to be the other way around. Poor start, good finish. But it was the other way around. For our sake, we need a full game. We need a full game from the team. Blake Griffin's in the game. We need to be alert for the full 48 minutes. Levine is handling the ball. Screen set by Vooch. Griffin is playing the small ball 5, who kicks it to the corner. That is way too easy. I mean, where is the defense, man? You're just watching him. Watching him shoot. Inviting him to shoot the ball. Harden gets past Dasumu. Easy 2. He's got to keep doing that. Take advantage of the smaller defender. He did so there. Dasumu is in a completely different weight category to Harden. Levine. Vooch. 3. Miss. Harden. 4 minutes to play. It's a 2-point lead to the Bulls. KD pull up 3. Yes! The lead is ours. Momentarily. Kobe White's got it. Let's have a look. Levine. Bembry's playing defense. Bembry forces the steal. Oh, beautiful pass to Patty Mills. In stride, he missed the layup. Are you joking, man? How is it a foul on KD, man? What for? Oh, you're joking. You are joking me. Beautiful work by Bembry. Passed it to Paddy in full stride, and then he tried to get a little bit fancy and missed the layup. That's the second time we missed an easy one. Levine, good defense by Bembry. And then somehow McKinney flew in from the side, nearly converted the best putback layup of dreams. Harden the other way got fouled. Looks like it got fouled on the floor, but he's arguing he wants it on the shot. Let's have a look. That is not the replay. There's the KD three-pointer over McKinney. And it looks like we're not going to get any replay on the foul call. Harden's got it. Desumu's playing defense. Screen by Patty. Switch. Kobe White's on Harden. Oh, come on. Okay, the Bulls crowd isn't happy. Harden and KD were screaming for a whistle. Let's have a look. Hit him on the arm by a long way. That is a foul, man. Did he even step in the landing room? No. He just hit him on the arm. What do you want me to say? It's going to be 3 shots. 2 fouls on Kobe White. Harden, free throw converted. It'll be 3 shots because Harden was fouled on the three-pointer. So the Nets lead 25-23. Second free throw is good. We'll have 1 more to run. Irving's currently on the bench. We have Harden, Durant, Mills, Bembry, and Griffin. The Bulls have Vucevic, Levine, White, Dosunmu, and McKinney. Here we go. It's a 4-point lead for the Nets. We've been on an 8-0 run in the last minute, as the Bulls have run their bench unit. Vucevic, Levine. White shoots a 3 in rhythm. Got it. I mean, put a hand in his face, bro. Harden, great screen by Griffin, and he got held back. Kobe White's got 3 fouls already. Oh no, it's Dosunmu. 2 fouls each for White and Dosunmu. Griffin will head to the free throw line. Dosunmu held Griffin back. And both White and Dosunmu are on 2 fouls. So that poses an interesting prospect. I mean, Lonzo will probably have to play a lot more minutes. Griffin. Chance to extend the Nets lead to 3 if he converts both free throws. Kyrie's going to check back in for Harden, who is having an interesting discussion with the umpires, the refs. (28-26) is the score. One free throw to come for Blake Griffin. Will it go down is the question, and it does. Griffin with 2 free throws, and we go the other way. Tony Bradley's in the game. DeRozan has also come back in for Levine. Driving kick. Dosunmu corner 3. That's off. Offensive rebound for the Bulls, and they have an open number on the outer side. White's got 3 threes. And a timeout. I mean, come on, lads. Get the board, bro. Once again, force a miss. They get an offensive rebound, and then boom. You've conceded a 3-pointer. Absolutely killer. Absolutely shits me every single time. We look at the box score numbers. Let's have a little look. It's 29 apiece. Good game on our hands, you can see. James Harden's got 8. It really hasn't felt like that. The good thing is we've only had the 3 turnovers, so limited in that department, which is good. Dayron has 2 fouls, which isn't ideal. But you can see Harden with the 8, Katie with the 5, Kessler Edwards with 5 as well, which is nice. He's knocked down a 3 early on and gotten a steal. And Dayron's got 6 and the 4 rebounds. I'll give him credit. Bembry off the bench has also been a nice little spark plug early on. shooting the ball very, very well. We've gone on the line. We haven't really turned the ball over. This is a dream start. But the Bulls have started just as well. You can see they're shooting the ball just as well. Our defense is, well, non-existent. You can see Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, you know, scored a cheeky 7 and 6 each. Kobe White off the bench has hit a couple threes. I thought Kobe White had hit 3 threes. It was McKinney who's hit another 3. So we really need to limit their offense, basically. And that's pretty... Well, it's easier said than done. Let's be honest. You know, it is a bit of a letdown when you play such good offensive basketball and then get, you know, you put it all to waste because you can't play defense. I mean, our three-point defense has been garbage to start things off. Already 4 threes for the Bulls in this game at 50%. We're shooting them particularly well this game. It's very refreshing to see the offense flowing very, very well. 29 points. We've still got three or so minutes to play. The best part of 3 minutes in the first quarter. So an opportunity for, I guess, either team to score 40 in this quarter. I can see it being like a 36 apiece first quarter. It's been entertaining, though. I will say that. And, you know, they're 2 pretty good teams. They're 2 teams that are putting some very good players on the floor at the same time. You're seeing matchups all over the floor. Even Lonzo is probably the guy that's gotten the job on Kyrie Irving. You know. But I think this is so crucial for us to win. As previously mentioned, 0-8 against, you know, top 8 sides. I mean, that's just shit. Like, last year, it was not the problem. It was losing to mediocre sides that were the problem. Playing down to opposition. I guess the positive of last season is that those shit teams you're not coming up against in the playoffs. But this time around, it's a little bit different. We're playing crap against the teams we are going to face in April, May, June. Anyway, Kyrie's got it. Feeds Mills, gets it back. KD was getting held. I don't know where they're looking, man. Oh my god, this is a joke. Referee. Paddy's got a 3 in the corner, and it's a splash. KD definitely got held on the play, but we're not complaining. We end up with a 3. We're shooting it lights out from outside. DeRozan now. Bembry playing defense. He's been good, taking the opposition's best scorer, and I'd say that was fair defense. But they're going to call a foul on Bembry, and it's going to be a side out with 2 or so minutes to play. 32-29 is the score. Nets are up. Here we go. DeRozan, freed up. Screen by Bradley. Too easy. I mean, you've got to switch, I reckon. You got to switch, but then we're going to get exposed under the basket, giving away a lot of size. KD, finally. I mean, that happened the last play. He got held by Lonzo. It's happened again. It's going to be interesting when McKinney's on the bench who's going to get the job on KD. It looks like Lonzo's doing that at the moment. He committed a foul. KD will go to the line and shoot 2, and the first is off. Hits back rim. First miss of the night from the free throw line. Second free throw. Good. 2-point lead. And we're 7 of 8 from the line. DeRozan will bring it up. No pass. He doesn't get the shot off. Credit to Bembry for playing good defense. Lonzo was left open for 3 and missed it. KD has got it now. 1-on-1 with DeRozan. Crosses him up. Good pass to the cutting Griffin. And nearly scored off the glass while getting hacked. Instead, he will shoot 2 free throws at the line after missing that attempt. And the Nets, man, we've been good. 33 points. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining with this first quarter. Dasumu's got 3 fouls. Jesus. So Kobe White's got two fouls. Griffin misses the first free throw. Come on now. Kobe White's got 2 fouls. I think someone else has 2 fouls as well. I'm not too sure. For the Nets, Dayron Sharp has 2 fouls. That's about it. Griffin shooting the second free throw. Our 9th and 10th free throws. This is the 10th. And Griffin misses both. Are you taking the piss, Blake? So he comes up and empty. Shooting like arse from the free throw line. 7 of 10. Bradley. White's. Here we go. Kobe White is feeling it. And he misses the 3. Kyrie gets the rebound after Blake Griffin boxed out. Kyrie one-on-one. Stops and pops. Nope. That is not the shot, man. Kyrie, get closer to the rim, man. Bounce pass. Oh, that's definitely a foul, but they didn't call it. And KD, bounce pass to Mills. 3-pointer, got it! Let's go, dude. Patty with his second 3 of the night. It's good to see them go down. He was very quiet against Portland. Only hit the 1-3, I believe. DeRozan over Bembry. That is great defense. And we get the board. Reward for effort. Kyrie. Euro. KD. Fouled. 2 shots. And Troy Brown looks like he's getting his opportunity to guard KD. Was Bradley hacked there? He just lost the ball on the shot attempt. Good aerial contest by Griffin. $36-31. KD, first free throw's good to make it a 6-point lead. Edwards in for defensive purposes. Mills takes a seat. I like that move. David Duke hasn't seen minutes tonight. Durant's second free throw, good. So we've gone to the line 12 times in comparison to the Bulls 3, and that is pretty much the difference in this game. Lonzo will hold for 1. Kyrie's playing defense. Bradley comes up for the screen. Switch. And they want to find DeRozan. Instead, it's an ISO with Lonzo, and he missed the 3, and that's going to be it. Very, very good first quarter defense. There's reasons to be annoyed with giving away 31, but given how we started, I take those every single damn day of the week. We look at the box score, and you can see, well, this is not great. The Bulls are shooting it well, but they missed their last few 3-pointers, and they haven't been to the line much, which is good for us. 4 turnovers as well. You can see DeRozan has been their high man with 9, and then you've got Levine with 6, and Kobe White off the bench hitting 2 threes. You see us, and you see we've been to the line 12 times. We've hit 5 of our 7 threes. We've hit 57 of our shots overall, and only the 3 turnovers. That is, in my mind, the perfect first quarter. And we've scored 38, obviously. Bembry's been great. Mills has hit 2 threes. Blake's been at the free throw line. You can see KD's only taken 2 shots, but he's been at the line. Amazingly scored 38 without Kyrie even scoring once. 6 to Sharp, 5 to Edwards. I see those as great contributions. And then you've got Harden with a solid 8. He's been pretty much doing everything. Can't complain. So, yeah. That's been pretty much it. Cam Thomas hasn't seen a minute in this game, which I find interesting, considering he was an offensive threat off the bench last time out and in the last couple of games. But look, I guess you stick with what works, and if this lineup is going to work, I'm happy with it. David Duke hasn't seen time, nor has James Johnson, so that's also very interesting. Bruce Brown hasn't seen minutes. So I'd love to see if we're going to, we need probably another rotation piece. If we can get rid of this fodder that isn't playing for someone that is going to play, then I'm probably going to be more endorsing of that. But the problem is, there's probably not going to be any takers for a Bruce Brown or a James Johnson or really anyone, because they're on Bruce Brown's on a cheap contract, but I don't think anyone's going to want him. And Johnson's basically on a vet's minimum, so yeah, David Duke is a freaking, he's a two-way player, so no one's going to trade for him. They'll just pick him up on the open market if we don't want him. The score is 38-31, in case you missed it. Kevin Durant with 8, DeRozan with 9. It really hasn't felt like DeRozan scored 9 in that first quarter. So, we lost to Chicago twice. We lost to Milwaukee twice. We've lost to Miami, Golden State, Phoenix, and Memphis. 0-8 against those teams, which are the top 8 teams in the league. Today is the day we need to perform. And there's plenty of opportunities once again. More experimenting by Steve Nash, especially with the 19th different starting lineup this year. But, this lineup feels like it's more cohesive, if that makes any sense. Yeah, they seem to be, working off one another. The spacing looks better. Dayron's addressing a need, at the center position with rebounding, and Edwards is a 3-and-D wing. We need defense. Johnson looking for someone. Edwards drives on DeRozan. Passes to Mills, who stops and pops for a mid-range. And it just rattled around the rim and went down. It's a 9-point lead, 40-31. Cam Thomas is in the game as well. DeRozan shoots over Edwards. He misses. Good work, Kess. Johnson. Harden. Screen by Patty. Probably not very effective. Kobe White's on Harden. Drive on him, James. He posts up instead. And missed it. Kessler! What? Tony Bradley with the block after Kessler got the offensive board and nearly got it up. Good defense, James. And good work by Kessler to nearly force the turnover. I mean, this is some great defense. Forcing a few misses. DeMar DeRozan has missed his last couple. I'm surprised that wasn't, could that be considered a goaltend? Driving kick by Lonzo. Kobe White gets to the paint. Shoots over Johnson, and that is a good shot. I mean, we just got to keep attacking Kobe White, I feel, because he's on 2 fouls or 3 fouls. Just makes sense, man. Johnson feeds Harden. Bounce past to Johnson, who shoots the 3. And he missed it. Don't ever shoot the 3 again, Johnson. Don't ever. There's so many other things we can do on the floor with Cam Thomas, Patty, and James Harden. And instead, some garbage 3-pointer. Oh, man. DeRozan. Good defense by Edwards. He didn't bite on the pump fake the first time, but then even not the second time. Oh, no. It was the second time that he fell for it. Luckily for us, DeRozan did not hit the 2, but he will shoot 2 free throws. So, opportunity to cut the lead to 5. It is off on the first free throw. Doing well to force DeRozan into misses at the moment. And there's DeRozan's family on the side, it looks like. Second free throw's off. DeRozan came up empty. For the Nets now, it's Harden. Waiting for a screen that Johnson sets now. Harden. Johnson. Easy. Tony Bradley was just way out of position. Easy two for Johnson. DeRozan's got it. Edwards playing defense. He's been very good. Good. What? It's going to be a foul not on Edwards. It's going to be on Johnson. Levine comes in for Kobe White, who Kobe White was brilliant in his little stint on the court. Levine comes in, 9-point lead to Brooklyn, side out for Chicago. DeRozan up top. Switch, Johnson, Levine now. Edwards with the defense again. Good work. Drive and kick. Troy Brown, corner 3. Got it. Fam. Vucevic is getting ready to check in for Bradley. Harden again. Oh my god. Fucking Tony Bradley's getting blocks. Watch the back door, man. DeRozan's spin move. He missed it. Good work, Cam. And now the other way. Bounce pass. Harden. Corner. Patty. Yes! 3! Third 3 of the night. Oh, that is... What? Patty Mills got decked by Levine. It's going to be a foul on Patty. Good work defensively after converting on offense. Love to see it. Alrighty. It's going to be Chicago's ball once again with DeRozan. Screen. Harden. No switch done there. Good work, James. Oh, that's even better by DeRozan off the glass. And Johnson passes to Mills. On the outside, feeds Johnson. Oh, what is Johnson doing, you fucking idiot, man? Bounce past it on the sideline. What a brain-dead turnover, bro. It's beautiful by DeRozan. Lonzo now. Vucevic posts up on Johnson. Johnson does very well to stand his ground and then fouled Vucevic. Brilliant. I would honestly bring in Dayron now. He's had a very long stint on the bench. Vucevic comes in for 2, makes the first free throw. Cuts the lead to 6. Second free throw is good. 45-40, 8 minutes to play. Harden doing a very good job steadying the ship without KD and Kyrie on the court. 1-on-1 with Levine now. I don't know what he's doing. He shoots the 3 and hits it! Whoo! Saucy! We are shooting the ball at 70% from downtown. Has that ever happened? DeRozan. Good work, Kessler. Corner. Nope. Oh, what the hell. Levine with the hammer. Beautiful cut. Well, drive. Baseline. That was way too easy. Way too easy. Good defense by Kessler again on DeRozan, though. Harden fakes using the screen. Cam in the corner. Please hit it. Oh my god, he missed the 3. Harden gets the offensive board. Oh, and Levine stood out of bounds. We're going to have a side out. It's 48-42. Harden was covering the middle and just let Levine, have an absolute runway to the rim. I don't know what's happening. Looks like they were looking at the replay to see if he actually was on the sideline. Harden's got it here with 4 seconds on the shot clock. He's got to get a shot up. Dayron, shoot it! What? Dayron was fouled before he could put up the little floater, little push shot. He will not be shooting 2. It'll be another side out in which he receives the ball here and gives it a Harden. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5. Shoot the ball, James. Shoots a 3. Fouled by Troy Brown. That's what James Harden does. It's going to be a timeout. And we're up 6. This is a great game. It's a great game of basketball, boys. Look at the box score again, because why not? You can see KD with 8. He's been on the bench for a while. He hasn't even played in this quarter. Patty Mills has a solid 11 off the bench. When Patty Mills is playing well, the whole team is playing well. Kyrie hasn't hit a shot, which is nuts to me. Harden's played 14 minutes and scored 11. Turned the ball over once and had 5 assists, so I see that as a very big win. Sharp's been very good. 7 minutes for 6 points and 4 boards. I'm taking that. Kessler Edwards with 5. He's playing some wonderful defense on DeRozan. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And Cam Thomas missed the wide open 3. But you can see offensive boards. We have 4 of those. We've only the 4 turnovers, 1 this quarter, and we're shooting the ball absolutely lights out. Getting to the line, pretty much doing everything right. Bulls are shooting it just as well in pretty much every area. Being at the free throw line a little bit less, and that's probably the major difference in the game. And maybe the 3-point shooting. You can see DeRozan is shooting at 5 for 8. As much as Kessler has played some brilliant defense on him, he's still 5 of 8, which is pretty damn good for a player of his caliber. Levine's got 8 as well, and Kobe White with 8 off the bench. Those are the 3 leading scorers for the Bulls, and then you've also got Vooch with 6. So I'd say we've done pretty well to hold Chicago at the moment. This game does a lot of things. It'll either extend Chicago's lead at the top, or it will cut it down significantly. You know, if you're playing head-to-head, if you win, you basically gain a game on the other team. So I think the Bulls are a game and a half ahead, or 2 games. So they will extend that lead by a game. If we win, we will cut the lead by a game. Anyway, KD is still not getting a run. Kyrie is still in. I don't know what KD is wearing under that hoodie. Looks like a headband. What the hell is that? KD is the lowest scoring average against Chicago. That's an interesting fact for you. But that's 25 a game, pretty much, which is pretty nuts, man. So Kessler is still in, and rightfully so. He deserves it. Cam Thomas, I believe, is in. Patty Mills is in. Kyrie Irving's in. And James Harden is in. No, Bembry's in. I don't know who for. Kessler and Bembry in at the same time. That's an interesting strategy. Dayron's in. No, Bembry's not in. It's the same lineup as we saw before the timeout. Harden to shoot 3 free throws. He got fouled on the 3 before the timeout. The first shot is good. 49-42. Through to come. Second free throw now. 7 minutes to play. Harden converts number 2. The Nets already have 50 points with 7 minutes to play in the second quarter. The offense is flowing, and flowing very well. But this happened last game, and then look what happened. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we didn't just jinx it. It's 51-42. Lonzo drives. Oh, Dayron has already fouled Lonzo. He's been on for like 30 seconds. He's already got 3 fouls. Did he hit him on the arm? That's where he's so careless, man. And it's because he was leaning into Lonzo. It's a good contest, but it's just pretty careless defending. Lonzo's first free throw goes down, rolled, sat on the rim for like 3 seconds and then went down. Are they going to keep Sharp on the floor? You'd probably imagine. Second free throw is off by Lonzo. And they haven't been that good from the free throw line. Harden. Cam. Irving. 3-pointer. Rolled out. And now Chicago the other way. It's an 8-point game. Vooch pushes the pace. Levine. Bounce past Vooch. 2-pointer is good. And it's a 6-point game. Irving. Looks like they're trying to find Kyrie his first bucket. Kyrie, man. Look at the move to get open. What? Oh, come on. The refs are blind. That's clearly gone off Chicago. And somehow it's off us. Clear deflection of Chicago when they were trying to rebound it. And it looks like we're just going to have to live with it. Harden will take a seat. KD will come back on, I believe. It's a foul on Edwards, man. What? Levine was cutting to the rim. It was a terrible pass by the Bulls player. Instead, Levine's going to the line to shoot 2. Levine. Got it. Kobe White's back in for Chicago. McKinney's also in. They saw Durant come in, so they've brought McKinney in to deal with that matchup. Levine's second is good. It's a 4-point game, and Kyrie needs to find his shot ASAP because he hasn't made one. Looking for KD. Screen set by KD. Kyrie switch. KD on Lonzo now. Shoots over Lonzo. Got it. Money mid-range. Levine now. 6-point game. Screen set. Vooch rolls. Then stops. Then pops. Misses. Cam rebound. Cam. Still Cam. Drives on Kobe White. And then Edwards fumbled it out of bounds. On the pass to the corner. Wasn't the best pass. DeRozan's back in. Only our 5th turnover in the game, which is very good. Much lower than usual. 6-point game. DeRozan. Levine. 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Griffin in the post. Nope. Vucevic in the post on Griffin. Good defense, and DeRozan shoots the mid-range, and that is short, but somehow a rebound, man. What a joke. Kyrie, good rebound. After Vucevic missed the push shot. Pass to Blake, who's given space but doesn't shoot the 3. Kyrie now, looking, and it's going to be off Chicago. DeRozan read the pass, but couldn't grasp the ball. It was at knee level. Kyrie, looking for an option. Finds KD now, who gets there. Oh, that is a... Are you fucking blind? Oh, come on! Now that it was off us, You first hesitated to give us the ball and then you give it to the Bulls. What a joke. Why would KD just airball a shot from there? Because he got fucking fouled. Not because he dead set shot the ball legally. DeRozan drives on KD and then gets fouled. This is a joke, man. These refs are an absolute joke. What a joke. Let's have a look at the foul. Yep, hit him on the arm. I mean, how can you be this bad as a ref? You're right there. And then KD gets fouled for putting his arm up. Or gets the foul called on him for putting his arm up and contesting. What a joke. This is so stuffed. Second free throw coming in for DeRozan after he missed number 1. He's got 12 points. And he's now got 13 points on 9 shots. He's only taken the 1 shot this quarter from the field, which is good. That we've been able to shut him down. KD now. Okay, well, he lost the ball now. Kobe White, easy layup in transition after KD turned it over. 2-point game. Fucking infuriating, these turnovers, man. KD is getting hacked. Kyrie, 3-pointer, hesitates. Step inside for 2. Got it. 4-point game. Alright. Stops are needed. DeRozan. Levine. Edwards playing defense. Oh, gee, look. 3 players contested the ball. Or contested the shot. Lovely work. Blake. Beautiful. Awfully tough gather. And then equally tough shot. Blake Griffin. Beautiful. DeRozan. Cam Thomas finds the assignment. Now White over Durant for 3. Good box out by Kyrie. It's going to be a foul on McKinney. (57-51). It's a timeout. Good box out by Kyrie. We'll look at the box score once again. Defense has been better by both sides. You can see for the Bulls, 13 to DeRozan, 10 to Levine, 10 to Kobe White. They're shooting it not as well as they were in the first quarter. Shooting the ball under 50% from the field and 38.5% from 3. I think they hit like 5 of their first 8 or 9. So they've dropped off there. And then you look at the Nets, and you can see, look how well we're shooting the ball, man. Getting to the line. Turnovers have gone up a little, but still the same amount as the first quarter. You can see the offensive boards have been decent. Getting a few of those. But we're just shooting the ball very well from 3 in the field, and it really helps when you're playing a good team and you can hit your shots. The offense is flowing. And I say that even with Kyrie Irving only having 2 points on the board. Other guys have picked up the slack. Patty Mills, 3 threes off the bench, 11 points. Harden's hit 2 threes, hasn't missed one. He's got 14 and 5. Very good by him. And then KD with the 10. He's only taken 4 shots, though. Kessler Edwards has taken more shots, which is pretty baffling to me. The refs have got to put their whistles away, though, because they've been fucking trash. They've been calling some stuff that just isn't there. If we look at the amount of shots, it's pretty even. It's a pretty even game overall, if we're going to be honest. Why does it keep spazzing out as I move? There we go. So yeah, I cannot complain with this first half. It's been awesome. It's actually been pretty awesome to watch. A breath of fresh air from the crap we've been serving up in recent memory. This is what the fans want, so give it to them. We've still got, 3 minutes to play. we're just getting some stats here with and without Joe Harris in the lineup. Only 9 threes made in comparison to 14 with him. Shooting the ball at 30%, or taking 5 less threes on average, and actually scoring it at only 31.5% in comparison to when we were scoring it at 39% when Joe was in the starting lineup. Nets opponents have attempted more three-point field goals and made more in the last 8 games, which is a part of this losing streak. Nothing more to say, really. We're 2 of 5 in the last 7, or 2 of 6 in the last 8, if I'm not mistaken. Bridging from the very late stages of 2021 into the regular season. We're shooting it lights out in this game. Hit 7 threes, which is pretty mental to say when you've only attempted 12. Anyway, KD, his handle was interrupted. Harden's got it with 9 seconds left now. Pass to Griffin. Kess, hit it! Oh! Blake Griffin rebound. Harden to KD. Corner. Kyrie! Ah. You live with that shot. I mean, how many open looks we're getting? It's baffling to me, man. Levine kicks it to DeRozan. Edwards 1-on-1 with good defense. And now Levine is going to be forced to put up a shot. Good work, Kyrie. But somehow Levine got it up and in. That is nuts, man. Kyrie, very good contest on the shot. And then Harden turned it over. He is so careless with the fucking ball, man. I say that as that's his only his second turnover, but Bulls convert now, and it's a 2-point game once again. Far out, man. Kyrie holds the play up. KD over Kobe White. They're going to need a bit of help. Kyrie for 3. Yes! Lonzo went off Kyrie to help Kobe White out defending KD, and this is the problem when you have 3 wonderful shooters on the court, or scorers, should I say, in different areas of the court. That's what happens, man. You got to sacrifice defending one for the other, and it can cause open shots to be created. Irving drives on Kobe White. Oh, that is nice. It is so satisfying when you barely get it over the rim and it just goes down. Oh, man. Satisfying stuff by Kyrie. Lonzo in the corner. Feeds Vooch in the post. KD is defending. Levine 3-pointer. Oh my fucking god. Levine's got 17 now. Far out, man. It's always one or the other. That's the problem. If it's not DeRozan, it's Levine. If it's not Levine, it's DeRozan. If it's not either of those guys, it's Kobe White or Vucevic or Lonzo or basically anyone on this roster. Kyrie. Surely a 2-for-1 here. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Kyrie got caught in the air. Shoot it, Blake. Oh my god, that is crap. We did that, and the Bulls have 23.6 seconds to work with. How AIDS? What? Why is... Oh, that is brain dead. Why is Blake coming in for coming off for Patty Mills? We need defense, not offense. What is this move? It looks like Kessler went to the bench. Why? Oh, man. Okay. The Bulls crowd is up. DeRozan on KD. Shoots the 2. Missed it. Good work. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Ah! It was online, but just short. 62-60 is the halftime score. Very, very, very entertaining first half. And you can almost imagine we're going to have a cracking second half on our hands. We look at the box score. And you can see Harden's leading with 14. Kyrie just beefed up his numbers a little in the late stages of the second quarter. He's gotten up to 7 points. Dayron's only played 8 minutes and had an influence, but the personal foul situation is keeping him off the court. Kessler Edwards with 5 and some good defense. In 18 minutes, he's played he's played the equal most of anyone on the floor. At least for the Nets, that is. I don't know about the Bulls. But you've seen Blake Griffin has put in some high energy minutes, which I'm not complaining about. Patty Mills, only the 10 minutes, hit all 3 of his threes, which is very nice to see. But our 3-point shooting percentage did go down in the late stages of that quarter. We had some very open looks though, so I'm not complaining with the looks we were getting. But a few turnovers in the late stages of the quarter sort of soured what was a very good first half. I mean, giving away 60 isn't ideal at all. 15 to DeRozan, 17 to Levine. They're shooting the ball just as well, if not better. Been to the line. It's just a very even game on like both ends of the spectrum. Nothing really to separate at all. Why will this not let me stop moving? Thank you. So there's the box score if you want to see it for the moment. If we look at other results, the Lakers are playing the Kings right now and they are up by 6. The Cavaliers have flogged the Jazz. The Celtics beat the Pacers. The Hornets beat the Sixers. The Wizards beat the Magic. The Heat beat the Hawks. The Knicks beat the Mavs. The Rockets beat the Spurs. And yeah, that Cavs game is done now. So, cannot complain with that first half. We've had some good games on today. And you can imagine they'll keep on coming. We've got to just elevate the light levels in this room just for a moment. There we go. That should improve things just a wee bit. Hopefully. Yep. I don't know if the exposure levels are... the exposure levels are probably a little bit off. Bit too bright. Does that do anything? Good enough. Yeah. Sort of lowers it a little. Okay. That's how I detect whether or not the there's like freezing or like a lack of visibility. If you move your arms with motion and it just looks like a blurry wreck, then you've got to lower the or change the light levels. But yeah, good first half. I'd like to see what people are saying in the Brooklyn Nets Twitter page. I think this is honestly probably one of the best or one of the best games Steve Nash has managed, if we're going to be honest. Like, he's actually done all right. Y'all need to stop letting Blake shoot open threes. I don't even think he shot 1 3. He shot 1 3 and this guy's giving him slander. What? Good half? Why is Griffin shooting when he knows he can't? He's had 1 shot from outside. Why are you complaining? Not losing by 20 already is a W. Get a comfortable win. Kyrie dropping 20 in the fourth. No chance. Please make them threes count. Blake Griffin shooting threes should be a federal offense. Fam, he's taken 1 3. Everyone has shit to complain about, man. Tell Kyrie and Harden to start hitting shots. Kyrie is 3 of 8, and I believe Harden is the same. They're both 3 of 8. That's, well, it's not great, but it's not bad. Keep DeRozan away from a buzzer beater and we are good. That's a very good point. I'm actually scared now. Why is everyone is telling Blake to stop when Johnson shot a terrible 3? When he had plenty of options on the floor. I think Blake Griffin put it up when the shot clock was running down. So, yeah. Let's have a quick look at what's going on in the other game. I really just want to see the Lakers, what they're doing. 17 of LeBron. He's hit 2 threes. Malik Monk's hit 4 of his 5 threes. Westbrook's been booty cheeks. And they don't have AD, obviously. Bradley's been alright. Oh, no. Well, he hasn't really scored. I mean, if we're just looking at box score stats, they're usually base level. Ariza's done nothing. Reeves usually is very good off the bench. Stanley Johnson's been very good off the bench from what I can see. And Howard's put in some high energy minutes off the bench. And the Kings, it looks like Fox and Halliburton have been the anchor for the Kings and their offense. Bagley's been Metu with 9. Harrison Barnes has got 7. That's about it. And Buddy Hield has got 2 points off the bench. So they probably need a bit more from him. Then again, they already scored 61 and a half. So is what it is. Yeah. So not really sure what to do now. This is why I hate halftime breaks. There's absolutely nothing to cover. You can't really say much more. I just... Oh, man. The refs have been irking me a little bit. But in saying that, like, Day'Ron Sharpe needs to be better. He needs to be a bit wiser with his fouling. Or just managing his fouls. Because, like, we look at the last few games for the Nets and he gets into foul trouble so easily. Like, if we look at the game against the Blazers, actually, you know what I'll do? We'll go to Day'Ron Sharpe's thingo. So against Portland, he played 24 minutes and had 4 personal fouls. In the San Antonio win, he played 11 minutes and had 3 personals. In 9 minutes against Memphis, in 9 minutes against Memphis, he had 3 personals. No, 5 personals. 5 personals in 9 minutes. In 13 minutes against Philly, in December, he had 1 personal. That is an improvement. But you get what I'm saying. He just racks up fouls DeRozan scores mid-ranges. Like, it's the same accumulation, basically. In the Toronto overtime win, he had 2 personals in 13 minutes. He's not as bad as I thought. But, yeah, in the last few games, I guess, four games? Yeah, he's been a little bit trigger-happy on them foul calls. Yeah. He just loves to give a good foul. I rate the physicality, though. I'm not complaining. The problem with the Nets is, I mean, this is a good thing. No one's taken more than 8 shots, but somehow KD finds himself with only 4 shot attempts in a half of basketball, man. That is behind the likes of Mills, Irving Harden, and Kessler Edwards. He has the same amount of shot attempts as Day'Ron Sharpe, for God's sake, and he's played 8 minutes, Day'Ron. He's had one more shot than Blake Griffin. Don't ask me how that's happened, but you get my point. It's just got to be a little bit better in that department, I'd say. No minutes for Millsap, Brown, Duke Jr. or Javon Carter. So I honestly couldn't complain with this rotation at all today. I think everyone who's played is equally worthy of playing. Yeah. And they've contributed. They have lived up to the occasion. It's just this second half. I mean, it is our Achilles heel to only play a half. And then be absolutely shit in one quarter. In like 5 minutes, and the Bulls will go on a run. Um, it's just trademark, basically. Um, we're just watching a few highlights here of um, the Nets Bulls first half. I think the key is stopping the Bulls in transition. We've done that very well. First quarter was a bit more free flowing, bit more half court offensy in the second quarter. Um, but apart from that, I can't really complain. Um, Given away a few 3-point shots, DeRozan and Levine have hit some tough ones, but I think we've thrown pretty much all the defense we can at them. Um, you know, I'm not really complaining. Um, all right. Oh man, second half, come on. I think a really interesting prospect that people have been discussing is Kyrie can actually play at home. It's just the fact that the Nets will get fined every single time they play a home game. The first offense is a warning. The second offense is a 1K fine. The third is a 2K fine. The fourth offense is a 5K fine, and then the rest of the offenses are a 5K fine. So you're getting fined 100, well, less than 100K if Kyrie plays every single one of them. Because we've only got, I mean, we're 14-4 away, which is 18 games, and we've played 19 or 39. Sorry. So yeah, we've only got about 20 games left. So 100K basically. So yeah. That could be really interesting, and I'd love to see if we actually do that. To get the continuity going, especially in the latter stages of the season, I'd love to see it. Um, Second half looks like it's about to get underway shortly. Both teams are on the court for shoot around, so we're not too far away from the second half. If you have any predictions about the second half, please put them in the chat. The stream has been pretty dead today. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Usually this stuff is pretty hit or miss, so you don't really know. But look, I'd like to see the Nets put the Bulls on clamps in this one, preferably. For my sake, and I think for every Nets fan's sake, because we haven't had a really good defensive performance in a while. So it's been said time and time again, defense wins games, and you've seen fourth quarter performances when we play defense, usually gets the job done. We've had games, I mean, it was probably the month of November where we had a lot of games. We'd have like 27, 20, even like 27, 15, type score lines. And that would ultimately fuel us to a win. It'd sometimes be close, we'd sometimes be losing. But that was able to fuel us, fuel our confidence, fuel our game plan, basically. Because we were lacking for pretty much the whole night. We were just hanging around. And then that fourth quarter performance basically, put the nail in the coffin and secured the win for us. Um, but, you know, I reckon something like that is going to be needed. Because, you know, 62 points to 60 in the first half, defense is going to be the difference. Because both teams are playing well offensively at the moment. If one can pick up on the defense, or the other, or like one team will start missing their shots, then it's obviously going to make a difference. Okay, so the discussion with the coaches at halftime was trying to force the toughest of shots that oh beautiful alley oop by Harden to Dayron, who put it up and in off the glass. The focus is making sure DeRozan and Levine take as tough a shot as possible. And, you know, we basically limit the fouls. Dayron, Levine 3-pointer, it's good. Fam, are we going to stop Levine, bro? That, I'd say, is an easy look. Levine's got 20. It's a 1-point game. Harden. Skip past the KD in the corner for 3. Got it! Let's go. The offense is bloody beautiful tonight. Just so fluent. Levine wraps around a couple screens. Edwards playing defense. Bounce pass. Kick out Alonzo. Corner. McKinney doesn't shoot the 3. And scores baseline. How have you let that happen? Harden. Looking for someone. KD finds it. Shoots over McKinney. Oh my god, man. I love you, Kevin. Oh my god, he's so good in the mid-range. McKinney for 3. That's off. Oh, fucking hell. How many times do you have to give away offensive rebounds to fucking McKinney, bro? James Harden just giving him extra possessions. How frustrating, man. Harden feeds KD in the post. They double. Nearly turned it over. Kessler. Harden. 3 seconds. Has to shoot. Harden misses the 3. And, oh, beautiful by Edwards. He read the pass. Harden was fouled or screamed, and the refs basically fell for it. Lonzo was too busy complaining. He shouldn't have been talking. It was going to be an easy transition bucket for the Bulls, but Kessler Edwards reading it. Foul? It looks like there was a little swipe on... Well, I think McKinney was the fouler. Harden shooting the first free throw now. It's good. Softly goes down. 70-67, 9:30 to play. To extend the lead to 2 possessions, Harden's got it. 71-67. Lonzo will do the ball handling duties. Feeds it to Vucevic. DeRozan. No switch. Beautiful. Oh, come on, man. It's not a foul, bro. Edwards did not jump. He just stood there, fam. And had his arms up. I don't buy that as a foul, man. DeRozan will shoot 2, though. Any complaining is not going to change the ref's decision. I mean, these refs have been garbage as shit, man. Absolute crap. Rebound needs to be secured if DeRozan misses. He doesn't. It's a 2-point game. Offense has been the only thing that's existed in the start of the second half here. Irving. Screen by Dayron. Oh, he just navigates through and missed the mid-range. Transition buckets, baby. DeRozan. Oh, corner 3, Levine, that's in. No. But of course an offensive rebound. Are you joking, man? Fucking hell. How many times does this need to happen? We force a miss. Oh my god, Dayron, please pick up the ball. Luckily, I think we got bailed out there. It's going to be a net side out after Dayron was flopping like a salmon on the floor to get that ball. It's just way too easy, man. Durant fouled, 2 shots. McKinney must be in foul trouble. KD will have a chance to retake the lead. 8:30 to play. First free throw. Good. 4 fouls for McKinney. Second free throw. Good. The good thing is... Actually, no, the bad thing is, last time we played the Bulls here, away, it was a 23-point win of the Bulls and it all happened in the last quarter. Here's hoping it's not more of the same. Levine kicks it out to McKinney, and now Lonzo drives. McKinney 3-pointer, you live with those. Rebound! Edwards with the block! After we fucking conceded another offensive board. Edwards again! Oh my god, what was Harden doing? Stopping! You fucking idiots! We had an outnumber and he held the play up for no reason. And now he's just let the clock wind down for no reason. We have Durant and Kyrie, man. Dayron! Jesus Christ! Over Vucevic. His body was distorted as he went up. Tough make by Dayron, and now Vooch will drive on him. Block! Get out of here! Dayron again! Edwards. Dayron. Harden hesitates on the 3, and they'll slow things down. Edwards and Sharp with great efforts on the defensive end. Harden 3-pointer. No contest by DeRozan. He watched it go down. Edwards and Sharp, man. Edwards and Sharp. First, Edwards blocked the shot by Lonzo after he got the offensive board. Dayron on the other end, the nice layup off the glass after going vertically. Then Sharp with the block. And Harden with the 3 on the other end. I mean, defense turns into offense. Danny V says, how is Dayron playing? He's playing, well, let's have a look. Box score time, baby. You can see KD has only taken 6 shots. 17 points, though. He's somehow second top in scoring. He hasn't missed a 3. He's been at the line. Kessler Edwards has been great. I believe that 3 is 3 steals. It's 3 steals. You can see Dayron, 10 points, 4 boards, 13 minutes. I'm not complaining with that at all. And then Kyrie's only had 7, which is alright, I guess. But apart from like 3 minutes where he scored all 7, he's been pretty non-existent. But the good thing about him is he can just light up just like that if you give him some shots. Harden's been very good. I'd say 8 assists, only the 2 turnovers tonight, which is great for him. leading the Nets in scoring. You love to see it. And then you can look down the list on the bench. Patty Mills, only 10 minutes. He's a plus 10 and he's hit 3 threes. You love to see. And then for the Bulls, also shooting splits are looking nice. Very saucy. Turnover game is pretty decent too. The Bulls, pretty similar in turnovers. And the offensive rebounding is getting a little bit out of hand, but we are still out rebounding them in total. DeRozan's got 17, Levine's got 20. Apart from that, no one's really gotten off the hook. McKinney's had to play some regular rotation minutes because, well, Derek Jones went down in the first 30 seconds of the game. So they need someone to guard KD. And it looks like they said, McKinney, it is your job. But, oh, I forgot to see. Well, look at the box score. You can see McKinney's on 4 fouls. Troy Brown's on 3 fouls. Dosunmu 3 fouls. He's only played 4 minutes. Kobe White 2 fouls. And then no one else in foul trouble in the starting lineup. For the Bulls, heck, they've accumulated 1 foul overall between 5. And then you see the Nets, Dayron and Kessler with 3 fouls each. And then the rest are pretty under control. We are about to return from the timeout. Defense is needed, lads. Edwards with a 2. Oh, man. We've gone on a 9-0 run here. It's been the rookies fueling it. Edwards, another foul. Edwards is the solution, and he's been sitting on our bench all damn year. 6'9", 3-and-D. Pretty much can guard 1 through 5. He's got a 3-point shot. I mean, everything we've asked for. He's not particularly young. Some players come into the league at age 19. He's like 21, I'd like to say. DeRozan, tough 2. And that breaks the 9-0 run. Harden will bring it up. Screen by Dayron. Harden. Skip pass. Patty in the corner. Dayron, good work. But wasn't able to hit it far back enough to the Nets players who were already trying to prevent a transition bucket. Lonzo, how is that a foul? How is that a foul on Dayron? He jumped. He fell for the pump fake, but I'm pretty sure he fell away from Vucevic on the shot contest. Let's have a look. Dayron just has to put his arms up, I feel. Instead of jump, man. He's got to be a bit more disciplined. 4 fouls each for Edwards and Sharp. Sharp will head to the bench. Alright. So, we've got 1 to come here for Vucevic. To cut the lead to 5, there is 6 minutes to play. 80-74. And the lead is down to 5. 2 buckets in a row for the Bulls. Apart from Dosunmu, the whole starting lineup is still in for the Bulls. Lonzo is on KD here in the post. Feeds Harden. Fakes the 3. Levine fell for it. Hit the 3. Let's go. Best version of Harden when he's knocking down 3-pointers. And not turn the ball over. Distributing the ball. Vucevic is left open for 3. Good rebound by KD. The lead can go into double digits for what feels like the first game today. First time today, sorry. Griffin. Oh my god! Fade away off the glass. That is a tough angle. And Griffin made it happen. He was not intending to do that. It's the largest lead of the night. Levine. Bembry playing good defense. Oh, Levine nearly turned it over. And then it's a 4v5. We overcommitted. Dosunmu over Durant. Barely registered with the rim. Patty the other way. Durant. Surely an alley-oop. Blake is fouled. Pump fakes, and Lonzo fell for the pump fake. 2 shots. Defense equals offense. How many times do I have to say it? If Griffin can convert both free throws, it is a 16-4 run. The way the Nets. Which, I mean, that Twitter post, or Twitter meme, or meme in general. Things you love to see. It. I love to see it. Blake Griffin, no. He's 2 of 5 from the line. The man needs to work on his free throws, man. Fucking hell. Second free throw for Blake. He's missed 1. Got it. 11-point game. 4:50 to play. DeRozan bringing it up. We've done this with the starting lineup for the Bulls still in. Vucevic looks for Levine, who he gives it to. No switch. It's very clear we've instructed, or been instructed, to not do the switch. How is that a foul, man? 4 fouls on Brooklyn in the quarter. Bembry nearly with a steal. It's going to be a side out for the Bulls. Defense has been great in the last, I'd say, 3 or 4 minutes. It's going to be a timeout as well. It really helps when you have a damn good wing rotation that can shoot threes and can contribute on defense. Which is what Bembry and Edwards have done tonight on the defensive end. Edwards has hit a 3 on the offensive end as well. You know, I absolutely cannot complain with anything we've done so far tonight. The rotations have been pretty, what's the word? Disciplined. Steve Nash has been very disciplined. He's stuck to what works tonight, and the rotation has been much shorter. It's a 10-man rotation, but a lot of these guys haven't gotten a lot of minutes. Edwards, I mean, he's been backed. He's got 24 minutes tonight. He's 3 of 7. He's had 3 steals. He's been pretty good. He's been pretty damn good. Patty Mills, I would have liked to have seen him play a few more minutes. Kyrie's only put up the 9 shots. KD having only 6 shots in the game to this point is a cardinal sin. You can see, though, we're shooting the ball wonderfully. Wonderfully. And looking after the ball really helps. The Bulls, you can see here, the breakdown. They're shooting the ball at, well, a much lower clip than we are. That's where the difference is right now. And, you know, we're able to sort of stunt their offensive rebounding as well, which sort of kept them in the game the start of this quarter. But I'd love to see some stats on how well or just differences in key stats in the third quarter. Like, how many shots have we put up compared to theirs? Shooting percentages, I'd love to see that. Because, you know, that's usually the pretty telling stuff, if we're going to be honest. Anyway, we've got a few minutes left in the third quarter. And this in-between timeout entertainment is, you know, it's just ended now, which is good. It's what we need. Coming up tomorrow, we got OKC. I won't be here for that. I will be, though, for the Pelicans game this Saturday night, or this upcoming Saturday night or Sunday morning, wherever you are in the world. We'll be here for Cleveland and Washington next week, and then I go away for a week, or 5 days. So I'll see if I can fill in content then, but we may be cutting it fine. So if you are enjoying the stream, drop a like. and subscribe to it so you can stay notified for all this stuff when I go live and whatnot. But as previously mentioned, the lead is sitting at 11. Let me make sure I'm out of the box score thing. Yep. And the Bulls are running their bench unit. Besides Levine and Vucevic, DeRozan gets a rest. Levine, three-pointer. That barely hit the rim. Good defense. And now, yeah, that's just forcing a tough shot. And now Dosunmu finds himself on KD. Patty's got a wide open three. Yes! Let's go! This is what KD does, man. He attracted, I think, 3 defenders on that possession. And that leaves 2 others open. If you have 3-point shooters, 3-point marksmen on your floor, they will knock down shots when you need them to. Levine here. No look. Troy Brown cutting baseline, and that was an easy 2-pointer. No defensive resistance there. 3:40 to play. It's going to be Harden, Mills, Durant, Bembry, Griffin. KD 2-and-1! Let's go! Man, the offense is just fucking flowing, man. I feel like that Derrick Jones injury at the start of this game was pretty much a game changer. McKinney's had to check back in because Troy Brown's on 4 fouls, but McKinney's also on 4 fouls. So we're up 14. We need to get this beyond 20. KD converts the N1. It's a 15-point game. Defense has given us this lead, so let's keep it going. Keep it going. Vooch. Levine. And now McKinney feeds Vucevic on the wing. He didn't even hit the rim. Good contest by Griffin. And now Harden. Screen set. Wasn't effective. Switch now. No, not a switch. Harden's got it here. Screen by Patty. Switch. Kobe White's on Harden. 3-pointer. Those have been going down for him. I'm happy for him to take that. Levine's got it here. Vooch. Push shot is good. Blake Griffin, I don't know where he was. He was in no man's land. That's where he was. But, yeah, that was just an easy look for Vooch. KD, again. Got fouled again. And McKinney either hit him on the arm, but I'm also pretty sure he entered the landing space. So now McKinney is in foul trouble. DeRozan is coming back in. Tony Bradley is coming back in. Harden will go to the bench, presumably for Kyrie Irving. KD's second or first free throw coming up. It's good. Rattles around the rim. Kyrie's in. DeRozan's in. Bradley's in. 93-79 is the ball game at the moment. 2.5 to play in the third quarter. Offense has been a staple of the Nets' success tonight. KD's second free throw is good. And defense has given us the lead, surprisingly. I mean, what an absolute surprise. The defense actually helps. DeRozan, no switch. Good work by Bembry to stick with him. Force the turnover. KD in transition. Got fouled again. Refs are getting a bit trigger happy with the whistles. Chicago, the fans, well, late in the second quarter, they were up out of their seat. This time, they, well, at the moment, they've got not much to cheer about. There's a lot of stoppages in play for Nets free throws. KD here. Free throw is good. See, this is the only time you play Kyrie and Patty Mills. If 2 players the size of Dosunmu and Kobe White are in the game. Durant got both. They sort of match them in terms of height. And they can probably cancel those 2 out with shot selection. We've been to the free throw line and scored, I believe, 11 times? Yeah. McKinney, 3, off, get the rebound? No. Dasumu, oh my god, he tried to alley it to Bradley, and instead he hit the rim. That could have easily gone down for 3. Instead, KD, one-on-one with McKinney. He's on 5 fouls, shoots the 3. Got it! How on earth has he hit that? Woo! It's 20, the margin. Kobe White, charge! Offensive charge. Oh my god, Blake Griffin putting himself in the right spot to force that charge. And I think that's it for McKinney. Was that McKinney on the drive? No, obviously not, because he's still on the floor. KD here. He had Patty open. He took it himself. Blake, nearly. He slammed it into the turf just to see if he can keep it alive for Brooklyn, but it didn't surface to anything. And it's now a 20-point lead. We said it, last time out against the Bulls, it was pretty much close all game. Kobe White 3-pointers off here. It was pretty much close all game until the last quarter, where the Bulls ended up just blowing the lead up. And they ended up winning by 23. Well, it's a different story. KD again for 3. This hit the front of the rim. Went off the backboard and out. DeRozan. Here we go. Bembry, great defense! How? How is that a kick ball? Beautiful swap by Bembry as DeRozan went up. Blake Griffin secured the ball. But while he's on the floor, it's somehow a kick ball. DeRozan and Griffin are clearly trying to wrestle for the ball. How is it a kick ball? Oh, that's just, honestly, the refs having a bit of sympathy for the Bulls. It's really all it is. The life has been sucked right out of the United Center. DeRozan nearly turned it over again. McKinney faked the 3. That's a travel! It's going the other way! That wasn't a travel. That was a journey. 99 points in 3 quarters. I can't recall the last time this has happened. And there's still 35 seconds to play. Surely a 2-for-1. It looks like we're just going to hold for one good possession. Patty. Griffin. Irving. Oh, Kyrie off the glass. I love it when he just hovers in the air. Moves in the air. Scores off the glass. The Nets have 100 in 3 quarters. 101 to be exact. The Bulls only have the 79. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here we go. DeRozan one-on-one with Bembry. Oh my god, DeRozan missed that badly. Mills? No. He was looking for Durant in transition, who had already gotten to the 3-point line. And, yeah, he wasn't able to get it to him. Bulls intercepted. But that was absolutely nuts by the Nets. Defense and offense. That's all I have to say about this, man. That's all I have to say. It's pretty simple shit, right? You play the defense. You get the offense. And it started with Kessler Edwards and Day'Ron Sharpe with those little passages of play where they were scoring and they were getting involved defensively with a couple of blocks and steals. That's what started this thing. It went from 71 apiece to 78-71. They got in a bit of foul trouble, but, the guys that came off the bench were able to pick up the slack. And look at the score. It's down there. It's right down there. You can see. It's 101-79. We nearly scored 40 that quarter. and held the Bulls to only 19. I'd love to get some percentages on how both teams shot in that quarter, because, yeah, it was pretty hectic. You look at the box score and look at the Bulls. I mean, DeRozan, he cooled off. Levine didn't get enough shots. He was by far their hottest shooter. Vucevic got a few up, but McKinney's taking this amount of shots is unacceptable if you're a Bulls fan and you're looking at the box score. Kobe White hasn't hit a three-pointer since the first quarter. Lonzo's barely shot the ball. And, you know, they barely went to the free throw line. They, I think, had four free throws that quarter. You see the turnover count here. The Bulls had a lot of those in the... Or, well, they had 6 in the first half. They've got 4 in this quarter. So, there's a bit for you. Desumu's negative 21 in 11 minutes. Irrelevant stat. But they're shooting the ball considerably worse than they were in the first quarter. They were, like, above 50% in both field goal and three-point. But now it's well under. And credit to good defense. We look at the Nets. Look at KD, man. The efficiency. He's already got 27 this game. And it is the quietest 27 points you'll ever see. He's plus 23 as well. Look at the bench. Bembry plus 24 in 12 minutes. I mean, this is pretty comparable to the Indiana game. You see Patty Mills plus 23, 14 off the bench. Griffin plus 21, 7 off the bench. Durant 27, Harden 22, shooting the ball well. Barely turned the ball over, and he's got 10 assists. Probably the best game by James Harden in a long, long time. Kyrie's only got 9. And we've still scored 101 in 3 quarters. With Kyrie only having 9. Credit to the 2 rookies that have played decent minutes today. 3 steals for Kessler Edwards. Day'Ron Sharpe's been very good when he's been in. And then you look at the shooting splits. I mean, we're out-rebounding them. We've had less turnovers. I think only 1 that quarter, which was really good. And then look at that. 55% from the field, 50% from 3, and 85% from the line. You know, we're shooting the ball brilliantly in every area. We've gotten to the line 26 times. Can't recall the last time that happened. We've hit 13 threes. I can't recall the last time that happened. You know, Cam Thomas has to play better. Mate, if we've scored 101 in this game, I honestly couldn't care less. Bulls miss. DeRozan again met with another brilliant shot contest. Thank goodness Javon Carter isn't playing. Danny, I couldn't agree more, but I think it was just common sense. Like, really? Doesn't take a genius to work that out. Patty Mills' three-pointer is good! Oh my! Oh my goodness, he's been on fire today. And when Patty Mills is playing well, the whole team is playing well. 104 now for the Nets. It's 25. Vucevic, his dribble's interrupted. Blake Griffin with beautiful defensive effort. Not once but twice did he interrupt Vucevic's back in. And then Bembry came in from the side at the perfect time. And man, oh man, this is just... I mean, we can't say it's party time yet because there's 11 minutes left. Oh my goodness! The Chicago Bulls were playing like a line defense. There was no one under the rim. And Bembry just snuck in behind. Easy slam. Kessler Edwards nearly forces the turnover. Bembry out of nowhere. Griffin. Edwards. Oh! Oh my goodness. Gee! Defense! Oh my god. DeRozan and Vucevic didn't want to get their hands dirty. Bembry came in out of nowhere. Then very creatively rolled it out to Griffin, who also dived on the floor. And then he somehow just... I don't know, this was just beautiful. It was not drawn up by any means. But then Griffin manages to pass it to Kessler, fully in stride, and he threw that shit down on God knows who, but their career's over after that one. My goodness, how is this lead 29? It was 2 points at halftime, mind you. And I said at halftime, defense is going to be the difference maker. Because both teams were being equally brilliant on offense in the first half. So any bit of defense would have made the difference. And well, we've seen it here. Where was this in the last 7 or 8 games? And to think that we are 0-8 against top 8 teams and then come out and are up 29 to the Bulls baffles me, man. This is the potential of the big three, or the big three playing together, and Steve Nash getting his rotations right. God damn it. He's played the exactly right people. He's given people minutes, or people that are deserving minutes. And if they play well in the game, he's given them more minutes and rewarded them. I don't care. Play Edwards as much as you goddamn want all season. Play him. Play the man. He deserves the minutes, bro. Like, far out. It's not rocket science, mate. So many Nets fans have been calling for this to happen. It's finally happened, and it is absolutely beautiful to watch. Wow. When you look back on like 3 or 4 seasons ago when we had to bear with, a lot of cold shooting nights for the Brooklyn Nets, to see this is so... Oh, man, it's a breath of fresh air. It's a breath of absolute fresh air. Harden's got 22 and 12. KD's got 27 and 9. 9 points for Kyrie. Amazingly, Kyrie's only got 9. But you only really need 2 to fire at least. I didn't even look at the timeout. Or I didn't even look at the box score during that timeout. I was that up in heaven about that play. Harden is still in. KD and Kyrie getting the break. The rest, I don't even think they were on the floor. Harden turns it over again! Or gets the ball again. Oh, behind the back! Harden, man. Harden just snatched it out of Levine's hands. Very composed, bringing the ball up. Very chill about it. And then was in the perfect position on the floor to give it to Blake. Another turnover. Oh, this is ridiculous. Another turnover behind the back by Bembry. Patty Mills! On national TV, the Bulls are getting murdered. Murdered! They beat the Pistons by 46 the other night, and they are outright getting destroyed right now. This is insane. I have never seen the Nets play like this. This version of the Nets play like this. Patty again! No. What is that? The lead is 113-79, which is equivalent to a 34-point lead. Oh, James Harden again with the block. Mills is fouled. My goodness. I adjusted the volume about 10 minutes ago, and I'm glad I did, because your eardrums would have been absolutely busted hearing me scream. But this, I've never seen us play this well. Ever. Bembry's doing full-on no-look behind-the-back passes to Patty Mills. After Patty Mills is literally doing hustle plays 5 seconds earlier on the floor. This energy is infectious. The Bulls crowd has shut up, and James Harden is getting a round of applause as he comes to the bench. I think. No, Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin's getting a seat, and rightfully so. He has been absolutely marvelous in the minutes he's been on. I think Bembry also. No, Bembry's still on, and he should not be going to the bench. Levine, Lonzo, Levine, drive. Edwards nearly blocked it to string together another wonderful defensive effort. But the Bulls finally knock one down. This is the biggest lead the Nets have had all season. A 33-point lead against the red-hot Bulls, who have won 9 of their last 10. Harden, Sharp, beautiful catch, and beautiful composure by Sharp to score over Vucevic. Or he was under the rim, he protected the space well, and put it up and in. Levine tries to shoot over Bembry. Bembry doesn't bite. And then Levine threw it to himself. It's a travel. And this is nuts, man. We're going to score 135 at this rate. This is absolutely insane, man. I'm in awe. 0-8 against top 8 teams this season, and we're up 35 to the best team in the East. And have probably played like it. It's not like they haven't earned their spot. Harden. Paddy. Back to Harden. Screen by Sharp. 1-on-1. Bembry. Fakes the pass. Fakes the pass again. Oh! Dayron with the putback dunk. Are you serious? Oh my god. This is ridiculous, man. Kobe White corner 3 is good. Harden puts his hand up. It was his fault. This is absolutely nuts. I don't know what we put in our lunch today. Dayron again for 2 gets to the spot. No one contesting aerially. Harden found him, and Dayron did the rest. Lonzo. Kessler went under the screen. Lonzo knocks the 3 down. It's 33 points with 7 minutes to play. Or 7.5 to play. I mean, how many times did we say that the Nets need to learn how to blow out opponents and put them out of their misery? Well, we've learnt today. Dayron again did well to get in the right position, but this time didn't make the layup. And on the other way, Patty Mills sprinted at Dosunmu to try foul him, affect the shot, and he did so successfully. It's going to be 2 shots for Dosunmu at the line. This is absolutely outrageous. Absolutely outrageous how well we've played. 58 points already in the half, and we've only played 17 minutes. And the Bulls have had 28. Make that 29 points with the first free throw made by Dosunmu. This is ridiculous. I mean, the last time this offense has flowed this well, and the team has meshed this well, is last season. Has to be last season. David Duke Jr. gets his first action of the game. Cam Thomas is in. Harden is still in. Running pretty much a youngsters lineup. Harden shoots the 3 after the cross. This is a joke, man. What are the big 3 on today? Because I've never seen this happen. More so, what has James Harden been putting in his lunch today? He's been insane. This is vintage Harden. This performance is absolute vintage. Oh my god. Harden through the legs. And Dayron gets it up. And off the glass again. This is, I mean, if you're watching this game at the stadium, you've just got to appreciate the greatness. This is ridiculous, man. Haters can say absolutely nothing about this performance. Absolutely nothing. Matt Thomas has checked in for his first minutes of the night. And he scores a 2. Quick impact. The Nets still have 6 minutes to work with. And we have 125. Harden literally wasn't even looking. And he just knew that Dayron was rolling. This box score is going to be the prettiest box score I've seen all season long. Let's have a look at it. You can see, let's just get it in full vision. You can see, first of all, the percentages. This is nuts, first and foremost. Only the 8 turnovers on the night. 33 assists. Harden has 16 dimes. And he's shooting the ball at 55% on 8 attempts. Oh my goodness. Bembry. Okay, so you thought the plus 34 in 18 minutes was good against Indiana. Well, he's a plus 37 in 18 minutes. And Blake Griffin in 20 minutes is a plus 34. Patty Mills with 6 threes off the bench. I mean, this is what we've needed. Kyrie has only had 9 points tonight. But it just goes to show what he does in terms of spacing. He worries oppositions. Dayron has 18 in 17 minutes on 9 of 11 shooting. Kessler Edwards, 29 minutes. Plus 8, but he's played much better than that. KD, 27 in 30 minutes. He hasn't had to do much more. But James Harden has been... This is his best game of the season by far. Best game of the season. 2 turnovers and 16 assists. Some of them have been spicy. And I mean spicy. The last quarter and a half of play has been the spiciest Nets basketball I've watched in a very long time. They're just having fun out there at this point. And the fact that Kessler Edwards and Dayron Sharp have been getting regular minutes or regular rotation minutes and are, they're contributing to this win in so many ways. They've combined for 27. There's nothing more I could ask from those two as rookies. But Dayron's gone up and far and beyond. Kessler Edwards has played great defense. Him and Bembry, this game has to be proof that they have to be our wing rotation. Those two have to be our wing rotation for the whole season. Dayron, probably... Is it far-fetched to say that he cannot be the bench center because Aldridge and Claxton, but if there's a game that we need to call upon a center, an energy center, we need some rebounds, we need some scoring, bring him on the floor because he's shown what he can do here against some pretty good opposition. Sort of an insult for calling him a developmental center. Or a center that needs a bit of development before he can get some regular rotation minutes. I'm going to apologize right now because that was an insult to what he can do. Obviously, he's not the best center in the world. But he's shown that he's fairly capable of playing. Some good minutes in the NBA. Dayron here. Tries to do a post move and it didn't work. David Duke, Bruce Brown, and Javon Carter getting some late game minutes here. And it looks like Dayron's fouled again. And Dayron's on 5 with 6 minutes to play. 5 fouls, that is. You can see our shooting splits, though. That is fucking nuts, man. Cam Thomas only the 10 minutes. But I'm actually supportive of that tonight because Cam Thomas, last few games, has been on the end of a negative plus-minus. And, we've gone with the players that have worked. And in this case tonight, it's been Blake Griffin, Mills, and Bembry. And they have just, they've been by far, they've been big contributors in getting us to the position we're in. Cam Thomas, fadeaway 3 is a bad shot. The game's restarted, but I just want to look at the box score a little bit more. You can see the Bulls are shooting it not great, but you can see they had 6 turnovers at halftime. They've already got 16 now. We're out rebounding them by 8. They've had 16 less assists. That just shows how well the ball's been moving for us. If we have dead set... Oh, Dayron with another putback layup. We've had 33 assists. This is insane, man. This is insane. Absolutely insane. Matt Thomas shoots a 3 over Dayron. That is pretty crazy by him. He missed it. Bruce Brown's got it. And interesting to see what will happen here. David Duke fakes the 3, then shoots and got it. When David Duke's hit a 3, you know the offense is moving, man. 130 already. When was the last time this happened, man? Kobe White has an open 3, good ball movement, and that goes down. So the Bulls are going to hit 100, but they really, if we didn't have our garbage time players in, they would not be at 95. Javon Carter navigates around, gets given a couple screens, and Carter hits a mid-range. This performance is just nuts. Everyone is doing their part. Thomas 3-pointer is fouled. He'll shoot 3 shots. Exactly 4 minutes to play. 132.95. This is just nuts, man. This is absolutely nuts. I mean, this is ridiculous, man. We went on a 43-8 run. 43-8 run. Mental. Matt Thomas has gone 1 of 2 so far. He's got 1 to come at the free throw line. This is nuts, man. Nuts. I've just seen some dude complain that the it's because the Bulls were on a back-to-back. I don't even give a shit, man, whether you're on a back-to-back or not. You're down 36, mate. I understand being down by a bit. Javon Carter gets a turn or forces a turnover here. Got in the way of the passing lane. Cam in the corner. I don't even care. It's just salt. Cam. Fade. Off the glass? Oh my goodness. That is very nice. My God. Here we go. I don't know who that is, but he drove and kicked and passed it to Troy Brown in the corner, who hit the 3. I've got 3 or so minutes to play. Cam. Bruce. Screen by Dayron. Screen set. Bruce kicks it out to Duke, who drives. Floater. Nope. Dayron wanted the rebound, but he would have given away over the back. Brown again. Thomas 3. How is this bloke getting fouled? This is the second time in 2 minutes Matt Thomas has been fouled from 3. It's a 35-point lead. Fam, Kessler Edwards and Kyrie Irving with spacing. I mean, look. Like, all I can do is just marvel. Marvel at the performance tonight. And it looks like Matt Thomas hit all 3 of his free throws. Javon Carter behind the back move. Oh my God, nearly scored off the glass. The Sumu quick transition bucket. Back down to 30. Sharp in the post. I don't know who's guarding him. Dayron shoots a mid-range. I don't know what he's doing that for. Bounce pass. Shot. Mid-range is off. Bruce, screen by Dayron again. Oh, Dayron nearly. With the alley-oop dunk. This is nuts, man. 2 minutes to play. Not long to go in this one. Matt Thomas. Drive. And what is that, man? That's a bullshit foul call. But Dayron's gonna go. He is done. The big man is done. The young man has fucking killed it. Bro. This is... Man, this is the best performance I've seen all year. Effort-wise, performance-wise, shooting-wise, cohesion-wise, everything-wise, turnover-wise, rebounding-wise. Harden's been the best. The big three are smiling on the bench. I mean, it's a dream, man. Against the best team in the East, we're up 28. Not long to go, but this has been nuts, man. This has been absolutely nuts. We've got a bit of time to play. 1:40 to go. Cam Thomas looking. Bulls fans have vacated their seats. Duke decided to shoot a three for no reason in particular. Brown bounced past to Dasumu behind the back. Got fouled. Are the refs going to put the whistle away? I want to go home. I'm already home, but... Seriously? People want to go home, man. The Bulls have been humiliated on national TV, man. No matter whatever angle you try to look at it from, whatever way you try to look at it, whatever way you try to twist it, they have. You look at the scoreline, they've been absolutely stuffed. Absolutely obliterated. Before garbage time, this one was on the right side of 30. It was nearly 40 points the margin. The 8-man rotation tonight, Nash nailed it. And Javon Carter with another mid-range. Can we hit the 140? Matt Thomas corner 3 is a miss. This is a record for the most points we've scored against the Bulls. Bruce Brown transition dunk. Slams it down with authority. And we'll wrap things up. 1 minute to play. 138. 110. Driving kick. Matt Thomas. Mid-range shot is good. 28-point game. 45 seconds to go. Bruce pass to Cam. And I'd suspect he's going to let the clock wind down. Or he's just going to shoot it. Cam with a step back. No, thank you. And the Bulls will dunk it in transition with no one back. We'll let the clock tick down. What a game. Give this team a round of applause. 138. 112. As the clock winds down. Good goddamn night. 138, 112's the final. My goodness. Damn. We look at the box score. Boy, oh boy, is this refreshing. You have a look. And you see. KD only took 10 field goals tonight. Good enough for 27. 3 threes. Harden was shooting the ball well. He had 25 and 16 in 33 minutes. That's nuts. Kyrie only scored 9 points in 25 minutes. Dayron had 20 and 7. I mean, that's a great return from him in 22 minutes. Edwards, the stat line is misleading. He was awesome. Griffin off the bench, 9. Patty Mills, 6 threes, 21. Bembry doesn't score, but defensively was wonderful on Levine and DeRozan. Just the effort, the hustle, diving for loose balls, transition buckets, blocks, steals, help defense, all of the above. Literally nothing more you could ask for from this Nets team. You look at the shooting splits, 57% from the field, 53% from 3, 82% from the line, out-rebounded them by a solid 6. They turned the ball over 11 times. We had 8 turnovers less. That's always going to help you get more buckets. We only had 6 more, but the Bulls didn't shoot the ball particularly well. Went to the line a fair bit, but apart from that, they got absolutely destroyed. Last time we had 17 threes, I couldn't recall. We only took 32 3-point attempts as well. It speaks volumes about how good this team is when the offense is switched on. The spacing was much better tonight. Edwards needs to be a long-term starter, or Bembry, one of the two. They, I think, have to be our 2 wings. The center rotation, it makes it even harder because Aldridge, if it wasn't for Aldridge and Claxton getting injured, Sharp isn't getting these starter minutes, and Sharp isn't getting the opportunity to perform in a big-time situation. This was on national TV, for God's sake, and he's been able to perform very, very well. 10 of 14 shooting, that's very good. But if you want to look at the Bulls from a consolation standpoint, Levine was pretty damn good in the time he was on the floor. DeRozan with 19 and White with 16, but apart from that, you're not really getting much. Derrick Jones Jr. getting injured in the first 30 seconds of the game was big. Changed the complexion entirely, because he would have been the guy that went to Kevin Durant, but instead it was left to McKinney to do that. And you wouldn't say he did the best of jobs because KD ended up going to the line 11 times. And he scored the ball at 70% on his 10 shots. So, the stats really speak for themselves, but it also doesn't. You have to watch the game to witness the beautiful defense. I mean, a lot of people, a lot of casuals, just a lot of basketball fans will credit how the ceiling of this offense when the big 3 are on the court or when the big 3 are playing. But this win has to be credited to the defensive end, because we aren't getting this fat lead if, we didn't play defense in that third and start of the fourth quarter. It's not happening. We're not getting the win this convincingly. That's what fueled the run. It was originally Edwards and Sharp that got the lead out to 7. They went to the bench. The veterans did the rest of the job, basically. And I'm talking about Griffin. I'm talking about Bembry. I'm talking about Patty Mills. The effort was infectious tonight. If you can play with that energy, that effort, it's going to be infectious. It's going to go through your whole team. It's going to channel through your whole team. You're going to hit more shots because you're more confident. There's going to be smiles on people's faces, which there was tonight. And Steve Nash, for once, had a bit of continuity with his lineups. He stuck with what worked. I think it was only an 8-man deep rotation besides playing Johnson for 5 minutes in the first quarter. But he stuck with what worked. The lineups meshed really well. They fit really well. And we haven't seen that enough this season. We won't be back tomorrow. We will be back for the Pelicans game. So stay tuned for that. That game will be the first game of the second half of the season. So hopefully we can end the first half of the season off with a win against OKC. We want to see more of the same on the second half of a back-to-back tomorrow. But anyway, that's going to be it. It was a bloody good stream today. Even though there wasn't too much traffic, I really enjoyed watching this one. So drop a like on the stream if you did too. Subscribe to the show so you can stay notified for all streams. And that's going to be it from me. So have a great rest of your day. And I will see you in the next one. Peace out.